Welcome to the special edition of Neurology News Network. I'm Marco Meglio. Please excuse our appearance this week as a majority of the U.S. workforce, including the Neurology Live team, moves to working remote as we come together to help reduce the spread of the novel coronavirus. After pushing back its decision by 3 months to review additional data, the FDA has approved fenfluramine for the treatment of Dravet syndrome. The rare pediatric epilepsy syndrome characterized by frequent and severe refractory seizures is typically addressed with a cocktail of anticonvulsants and more recently with GW Pharmaceuticals' cannabidiol therapy Epidiolex. Fenfluramine will be available as an oral solution for patients aged 2 and older. The medication does include a boxed warning for risk of valvular heart disease and pulmonary arterial hypertension and will be distributed through the Fintepla Risk Evaluation and Mitigation Strategy Program by the end of July of 2020. Joseph Sullivan, director of the Pediatric Epilepsy Center of Excellence at the UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital, was quoted saying, "There remains a huge unmet need for many of the Dravet syndrome patients who continue to experience frequent seizures even while taking one or more of the current available anti-seizure medications." Data from a randomized, double-blind, phase 2-3 clinical trial revealed that treatment with the intranasal insulin demonstrated no cognitive or functional benefits over a 12-month period in patients with mild cognitive impairment or Alzheimer's disease dementia. The study consisted of 2 treatment groups that received 40 IU of intranasal insulin or placebo daily for 12 months using 2 different treatment devices, both administered intranasally, followed by a 6-month open-label extension phase. From baseline to month 12, the researchers concluded that no differences were observed between treatment arms in the mean score change on the Alzheimer's Disease Assessment Scale Cognitive Subscale 12 in the Device 2 Intent to Treat group. Other outcome measures such as the Clinical Dementia Rating Scale, Sum of Boxes, and the Alzheimer's Disease Cooperative Study Activities of Daily Living Scale for mild cognitive impairment, and the Memory Composite tests did not show any significant differences among treatment arms. In a recent attempt to understand the risk factors involved for patients with multiple sclerosis to possibly develop a severe form of the novel COVID-19 infection, results suggest that neurological disability, age, and obesity were all associated with severe infection. No link was observed between exposure to disease-modifying therapies and COVID-19 severity. Infection severity was assessed on a 7-point ordinal scale ranging from 1, as in denoting no hospitalization with no limitations on activities, to 7, as in denoting death. There was a cutoff at 3 on the scale, which was defined as hospitalized and not requiring supplemental oxygen. All told, 21% of the patients had a severity score of greater than 3, and 3.5% died from COVID-19. A higher proportion of those with a severity score greater than 3 had no DMT exposure compared to those with DMT exposure. For more direct access to expert insight, head to neurologylive.com. This has been Neurology News Network. Thanks for watching.